So we got Zeus and Uranus versus Uranus and Uranus. I'm surprised the Mr. switching to Uranus because he main Zeus, and his Zeus is one of the best out there at the moment. So it seems a little bit weird to me. However, I don't think it's going to make a difference. The Mr. going for 4-0 advance. Straight off the bat, we can see, with a nice starting goal mine. So it could work. Again with Yubi's starting goal mine. It's not the worst because the tower's here, but it is quite bad because aggression could come in from here, and he has no defense in front of it. So 4-0 could be a good way to start. Although it's a very large map, so maybe not. On this side we have T2 doing a normal hunting dog start. He's found his zebra. I think everybody has, yep. Pisk, same, hunting dog start. T2 has a very nice gold mine as well as Mr. And Pisk's isn't too bad. Like one wall here, and it's pretty much secure. He does have very nice wood position, however, that's going to be very hard to raid. So, on terms of skill and experience, ReGen should have this. And because the ONU team, I think, only just came back from this cycle, so they can't really compete with the best of players at the moment, just because they're rusty. So in terms of micro war, I expect the Mr. to win his side and T2 to win his, but you never know. I know they used to be good players, I'm sure they still are, but not up to the level at the moment. Not the best storehouse positioning though. More efficient would be there, or there. Put more vills under it, gather economy faster. Man are gonna get thrown down here, I presume, or here. Both are ideal. Probably mana here, temple here. Yep. Gonna block off people running in there. So only Terma are gonna hit from here, which is what the Mist is gonna be doing anyway. Piss going quite far out for his hunt, which is fair enough, I don't blame him. Because it's a large map, so the Uranus is going to take a while to get there. By the time he does get there, the Greek player should have their heroes out. It's not good if he lets his zebra run across there. Yeah, just use that one, wait for that to come back, and then you kill it. So Mister's on his last villager, if I'm not wrong. Nope, he still has this and another one. Nope. What am I missing? Ah, that one. I thought so. Seems like all players have their hunt fairly close to their base, not too far away. Not far enough for you to think, is it too risky? So, that's a good thing. Second TC positions, hyenas here, gold here with an easy wall, that's pretty good positioning. I like the Mister's map. It sets up for an easy 2-town centre, like 12 or 13 minutes mythic with a strong economy. T2 however has gold quite far outside of his base. Centaurs are going to do really well there. And Pisk is quite far out as well. We don't know about Yobi yet. Gold mine probably there, but you never know. Economic upgrade, just hunting dogs, pickaxe being researched. For Mr. we have nothing, but that's expected to be fair. For T2 we have hunting dogs, pickaxe being researched, and hunting dogs for Pisk. Looks like Pisk is going to be going Hermes, spamming these centaurs. Very good against Atlantean with raids. The Mr. only having one villager on gold though could be considered quite bad, so although he only has one counterback, so I suppose it's fair enough. Good position. It's not achieving much there, would have been better. But it's a minor thing to you only really see at the highest level. Normally you see the second centaur come out before the upgrade. But it depends how you want to play. If you want to play aggressive, you get the second centaur out. If you want to play defensive, you get the upgrade, so they can't die. He's got hand axe. Yep, hand axe and husbandry, so T2's always on top of his economic management. The Mr. still hasn't no economic upgrades. Should find Hunt here. He should know it's here. I'm not 100% sure that. Yeah, he does. He's gonna get a raid in on here. Kill the Promethean. Yep, focus down one. Yeah, but nice reactions from Yobi, and you see the army instantly coming out to help. Mr. retreating just in time, and Pisk gonna bolt Mamillo hero, so we can't chase down the centaur and kill it. This could be risky for T2 to send its villagers back in like this, considering the heroes are going ham on the units. But then again, there's a hero citizen chasing away the centaurs. Heroes are going ham though, and they are killing quite a few units. DCC is going to drop. Jason's probably going to drop as well, but not without killing a few more. So it's a really good start for Pisk. See a stable coming down. Only has 8 on wood, 7 on berries. Not the best resource income, but it's doable. See 3 centaurs. That's going to be a pretty good raiding for us. I'd like to see Heart of the Promethean come out soon. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Heart of the Titans. Prometheus reduces the cost of improving your human units to heroes. That's very strong. It's going to be hard for T2 to actually kill these centaurs unless Pisk just mismanages them. Like, even 2 hits is a really good thing for T2. The lower they get, the easier they are to kill. Obviously. Seems like Mister's going to raid Pisk, push him off his forward food source. So I wouldn't be surprised if Pisk can't produce villagers for around 20 seconds soon. And Newbie's running back like he doesn't really know what to do. T2's hitting a granary, not being able to deal with these centaurs. Yubi's going to try and close it on this location. If it works, I don't know. I think he's playing too defensive, considering he saw Mr. in T2's base, in Pisk's base. So we should really be there and try and do something about it. Ceasefire going down on top of a shockwave. So 1 centaur died. 3 are remaining now, so it's not too bad of a trade. We see each Atlantean player grabbing a second TC, T2 with 2 vills. However, whether it's going to actually be able to come up or not, I'm not sure. And he's going to go for the 3rd. Since UB is going to double, and the miss is on his way. But it should be enough, yeah. With even more army coming from Yobi, I'm not 100% sure though. With quite a few of T2's units being out of position, not sure how well they can hold this off. It all comes down to whoever micros the better. Shockwave on Mister's units, not going to do too much, doesn't kill a single unit. It's not the best shockwave. One down. Focusing villagers isn't good here, you want to be hitting units first. This might go in the centaurs really quite well. See, the Mister has to waste resources on creating that second Terma hero to deal with all these centaurs. And at this point, the Mister is raiding the back TC of Yobi. So it's a 50-50 trade. And T2's been pushed off his front TC, so there's nice control by ONU, controlling the TCs, the pace of the game. If they can keep this up, Zeus should win late game. Nice raid coming in here. However, Mister did stop that going up. He's going to go back and defend, which is going to allow this to come up. So small little grading groups from each team's giving them an edge every time. Pisk centaurs are really strong though. They're going to catch another villager out here. It's not going to die. Not even going to get the shot off, but you know. T2's had wasted time on TCs where he should have had them up if his units were in the right place at the right time. Let's have a look at his economic upgrades. Just hand axe. I'd like to see plough and husbandry. They're really good early game. Like, so Mister's gonna have 3 TCs soon. He's not gonna be able to produce from all three TCs and produce Myrmidon. I keep saying Myrmidon. Murmillo, if he wants to produce from all 3 TCs. He needs a better food income. And that's where husbandry and plough come in. So everyone's on 2 TCs. The Mister's the only one going for his 3rd at the moment. Not a surprise considering the Mister's economy is basically the only one untouched this game. There's the plough. And T2's economy. He's got all the standard upgrades, not needing plough just yet because he's only on 2 TCs. And he still has goats, however he is buying it. However, Pisk is really doing good this side, as in keeping T2 in his base, denying him that 3rd town centre. I'd like to see some hoplites mixed in though soon. They're good for soaking up damage. Hunting dogs and husbandry, hand axe, pickaxe and plough next would be ideal. Who has this shockwave? The Mister still has his shockwave, so no matter how much of a position Yobi gets here, he's never going to be able to push into Mister because of shockwave. If Yobi had his, then it'd be a 50-50. But it's not. So the Mister knows he's safe fighting there, because he has shockwave to fall back on. Yobi on top of his economic upgrades. He has plough throwing down an armory. With these 9 villages on food, I wouldn't be surprised if he advances heroic instantly. That's the benefits of only having 2 TCs. Your economy is somewhat stronger at the start, and then obviously the 3 TCs will overtake because of the amount of food you gotta spend on villagers. Yep, he's advancing booth there. Needs to start building here though. He needs to secure this location. If he doesn't do it soon, he's never gonna get it. Pisk is doing good raids though, keeping the Mister from 100% fighting. And the Mister getting copper shield, which is really good in this matchup. Because it's basically a Terma mirror. So, the more you get, the better it is. Ooh, this could be a good raid. 6 villagers, 1 will die. If he micros correctly. Never mind, he didn't realise. That's a shame. Yobi throwing downtown Sentry Towers. 80, 90%. Upgrades. Still only hunted dogs and husbandry. This could be really far ahead here if he had his economic upgrades. Like, he had a amazing start. He could probably fight this if his micro is good enough and he's able to take out the heroes. T2's throwing down a lot of farms. That's 1k wood right there. Still has 2 chickens left. Biscuits on his chickens. Yobi didn't need his. That's not a surprise though. And the Mister's used his. Looks like Yobi's gonna go for an instant mythic, since he threw down that market straight away. That's normally what you see anyway. 2 idle villagers. Idle TC, idle TC. Not the best micro, using 7 special attacks from centaurs on 1 unit. That could be done a little bit better. So T2's hold is going to be successful and he's 55% there. Whereas Mister's 80% there. Is he advancing? No, he's still not advancing. That early market must have just been to grab like enough gold for it then. Pisk is still only hunting dogs and husbandry. That's like really bad. See, he has no food. He could almost be heroic with full economic upgrades by now. But it's not, so he's gonna fall behind and probably lose a game because of it. Chef mine done by T2. Thrown down on market, so he's looking to go mythic. I think the Mister's gonna have mythic straight away because of the boom we made. No. Yep. See, he's advancing haircut. His economy's just a little bit better now. So is Yobi, but Yobi won't have the economy to keep on producing into a fight at the moment. Whereas the Mister should have. And a very nice rate coming down here. T2 gonna be fighting at this point. Gonna be able to retake his front TC. There's a lot of idle units just running about. Looks like Tartan Gate is going to come down on T2. Pisk is still not going to work. It's a good raid coming in here. Gonna stop the gold income for Pisk. That is literally his only gold mine at the moment. So T2 can keep up the aggression. Mister's army is just that much stronger than Yobi's at the moment because of the boom. Still first line economic upgrades. He has quarry, but no husbandry. Probably the best upgrades at the moment, along with research and quarry. Pisk's upgrades. Oh man, this hurts to see. I think he literally had his side won, but he has no economy. T2's, ooh, 85% mythic in that TC. It's not good timing for him. Nah, I should stay up though, yeah, definitely. "24 idle villages." And this is gonna hit the double Tartar gate. T2 could use it, say, here. 1 TC gone. That's very nice Tartar gate actually. Gonna hit both DCs. Yeah, T2's just gonna... He should use it here because it'll cut the gold mine And another TC, which is a very big factor. 6 turtles. The Mister gonna come and help out here. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go Titan. Because if you can Titan and your opponent can't, you should win if you're against Atlantean, like you are. Pisk's just gonna lose more villagers fighting off these Tatarian spawns. I don't know. Pisk just lost a whole lot of economy with the very little he had in the first place. And he's suicided more villagers in. This is pretty questionable. He's gonna lose all these villagers. And yeah, the Mister's gone Titan. The question is, can Yobi go Titan as well? If he can't, the game's over because Pisk is in no state to deal with it. And there's no way an Oranos can deal with it that hasn't got a strong enough economy. This attack actually benefits D2, however, because D2's economy is so much stronger than Pisk's that it doesn't matter if D2 loses his whole army twice over, it will affect Pisk more. This is a bad attack, in my opinion. But who knows? Could go down. Second town gate, gonna do a lot of work as well. Gonna need to send all the villagers he just rebuilt back in to destroy it. Otherwise it's just gonna destroy the Titan. The town centre. Looks like Yobi's going Titan, but will it be quick enough? Yeah, it will, because Mister's not committing to his Titan gate. Looks like he's gonna march forward with 4 villagers, so, and attack Pisk from here or here, so we can push him off a TC, no matter which way he goes. Yeah, Pisk was made to retreat. Although that army probably won't even be enough, because there's 15 Toxito, and they are awful against the Tataran gate. What you need is a lot of hoppermans or villagers, but that is. 7 destroyers could easily take this TC down. Upgrades. Oh man, it's 20 minutes in. How's Yobi's upgrades? Decent. It's not too bad. T2. Yeah, he basically almost maxed out apart from Boso and Mister. Same deal there. So yeah. Just the economy from ReGen is maybe 3 times stronger what it is of ONU. That's where they're lacking in this game. They were doing good, they were winning, but they just didn't buy economic upgrades. But that does come down to them being rusty, I gotta admit. So, no hate there. Looks like 2 Titans are gonna come down, but it will favour... No, bot has been used, so it's gonna favour the Mister, because he has a better economy, so he could probably just make, I don't know, 10 Arcus hero, and they couldn't do anything about it. Looks like this TC's gonna drop, and it's probably gonna be GG. T2's just pushing straight through with the help of the Mister Destroyers. There's nothing Pisk can do. He couldn't deal with the Tataran gates. And considering the Mister has a TT as well as Yobi, I don't see a comeback. Pisk's eco is just too bad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, I'm resigned yet. But we will soon. Like, I don't blame them that they're not resigning. Like, these games towards the end of the group stages are really important. Like, if you drop a game, that could be it. You could not make it to the playoffs. So it's... yeah, I just don't blame you. But there comes a point where, you know. I don't know how many villages Pisk actually has left. I'd put it down to 20 maybe? And there's just no holding off T2 at this point. T2's economy is rolling. He has almost every single upgrade for it. Yep, every single upgrade for it. Map control, more TCs, the mist is everywhere with the Titan out. And Yobi's nowhere to be seen. He has 22 idle Argus doing anything. And GG. It's just good teamwork basically. And good eco management from ReGen. So ReGen takes it 2-0. Not a surprise, but ONU are probably an underrated team. Nah, I won't say anything, that's just... like, they were in a game-winning position because Pisk got such an advantage over T2. But it's just little mistakes. Check the post game. Yeah, the economy is just so low compared to those two. Top 2 for everything.